Hi, hello everyone. This is your tarot reader and astrologer Shravanthi. This is a video where I'm going to talk to you about a most important topic which I hear a lot in these few days. Will name change really work out? Okay, in astrology, in divine sciences, that is in divination, there are a lot of divisions, branches. We have numerology, we have astrology, we have vastu, and we have gemology. So many things are there, but when a problem occurs, people totally get confused, whether it is because of the name, whether it is because of the house, whether it is because of our horoscope. So many confusions are there. Above all that, people generally have that wrong attitude that you can change the name so that your life will totally change. The first important answer I would like to give you in this question, whether name change will act or not, because many celebrities, they say after I changed my name I became very successful. Rahman changed his name from Dilip Kumar. So many actors and stars, they'll say I changed my name like this, I changed my name like that, and suddenly they became famous. No, actually that is not the real what happened, the reality of what happened behind the incident. Okay, so in this video you will learn a lot about whether name change is a must or how can you use this name change to maximum impact. The very first thing which people have to understand, that name change will not work out every time. Okay, for example, I am Shravanthi. Now I am at certain age, and suddenly when I change the name, will everybody remember me in the new name, or will everybody remember me in the old name? That is the main thing. So a lot of people, they'll change the name from this to that, X to Y, and people will remember them with the name of X. That is why in numerology, many numerologists don't know that calling name is different from the original name. For example, we have Jayalalitha. She has been called as Amma. Okay, and we have a Stalin who has been called as Talabadi. We have Rajinikanth sir who has been called as Taleva. So I think there are two different impacts with the name they call you. It is the original name and the calling name. So it is nothing to do with the name which you change. I can change my spelling from SHRAVANTHI. I can add one A, double A, triple A. Then I can remove I and add E. That is not the real thing. It is only 10 to 5% of the impact. So please understand that the calling name is more powerful. Okay, so sometimes what happens is successful people, they get a calling name incidentally. It is not that we insist on a name, but they get a calling name incidentally and it will become very powerful. So that calling name has to be given importance first. And the second, name change is most to do with the dasa change. Sometimes some people, the name change will work out massively because it will coincide with some dasa change and it will have a great impact. So I have seen few people in the incident of one person who had actually not had a job for the 6 months. So he said, I went to this numerologist, I gave so much money and he changed my name, my entire life changed, I became so successful, this, that. Again 10 years later he tried implementing that again, that same technique, it did not work out. So please understand that only in certain junctions of life this name change technique will work out. Third thing, anybody can change your name. You can have your name as Vishnu. Take your example of Vishnu is your name, and suddenly this person is telling, don't keep Vishnu. You name your name as you change your name as Vishnu Kumar or Vishnu Vardhan, or totally change your name from Vishnu, you keep your name as Shiva Kumar. So this change in the name actually diabolically has an impact with the planet. You have to see the astrological chart and only change the name. You cannot change the name with your, add your birth date, then check with that numerology. That is not the real numerology. The syllables in which you pronounce the name is actually has a lot of power. Okay, so this is a example, classic example of a person whose Saturn was very weak, and that numerologist has changed this name into some Shivite name. She said, after changing the name, I've undergone so many problems. That is because that Saturn planet in his horoscope is very weak. So name change does not really work all the time, and those who believe that name change is possible are actually, sorry to say this, you are fooling yourself and you are taking all the shit from other people. The fourth realistical problem I'll tell you is, it is impossible to change name at all. See, before and all, there was no such thing as documentation. Now you have extensive documentation from Aadhaar card till passport, from your school certificate to birth certificate, from everything. You have names. So they take everything by the name spelling only. So imagine a 25-year-old boy wants to go and change his name, and he applies for the passport. They will ask from the beginning of the birth certificate, you have to give all the reasons. Sometimes this might also be the reason for you to get rejected. So name change right now in this present generation, especially if you're abroad, you want to change the name, that's not possible because your visa documents will be there, your H1B visa will be pending, the employee should do their stamping, so many complications will be there. And now if somebody comes and tells that particular person change the name, he'll say that's not possible for me. So numerology has evolved. People, you have to understand that it's not like before. It's not like you change one name, you'll become superstar, nothing like that. And spelling is only 5%. I've seen some spelling, no, they'll say Lakshmi, they'll keep LAKSHMI, they'll say you keep LETCHMI, Lechmi. So what does it really make a difference? Okay, you can say the 5% energy shift will be there, but other than that, there's no difference at all. It is all to do with astrology. Yes, I'm not denying it will not work out and all, but we have to also stick on to reality, right? So these are why name changes are not effective nowadays. Because of one thing, calling name is different. I can have a different name. Officially my name will be different, but people will call me in a different name. So whatever happens, if you change the calling name only, it will become possible to that energy will impact. Second thing, sometimes the name change will coincide with dasa change or some important changes, then it will have massive impact. It is, if that doesn't happen, no, then this is not working out. Third thing, it is technically not possible to have a perfect name, and it's also not possible to change your name in all the documentations. So that is very, very difficult as a person. The fourth important thing you have to understand is the planet. Sometimes this is also a pattern which I have noticed, in which the families, that there are certain families who will keep only Mahavishnu's name. If you say the father's name will be Venkatesh, the son's name will be Krishna, the wife's name will be Padmini, so all that Vaishnavite names. Suddenly I am a numerologist, I keep the Shiva name in the family. It will not work out. That lineage, the god, that all the things have to be considered. So I think numerology is like an ocean, and if you take one wrong move and if you think that is going to change your life, no, that is not at all possible. It does not mean numerology is not working. It's just that how people see numerology has changed. So we also have to change. So this is a very, very important video I wanted to convey, and keep watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also like and share this video to a lot of people, because it's really important for you to spread the message out to everybody. Thank you.